All right, this week, because Thanksgiving is coming, but we still have school on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm having you do one assignment, and I want you to do some research into social media management tools. And so let's check out what this says. Scooch it down. So by next Monday, you get a whole week for this, but you'll probably be full of turkey or something delicious, I hope, and have a good time with friends and family. So, social media management tools are designed to help you manage when you have a lot of different social media that you use. Especially, they work great if you are working as a social media consultant and you can work on several different businesses, and have them all managed within this tool. But again, if you're a single business, you can use it, and it helps you create posts and get them posted and track how they do and all that all in one spot. So that's pretty cool. But there's a lot of them out there. And so you have to kind of figure out what there is. And usually I have a blog that you can start with, sort of a neutral blog, and talking about the best rated social media management tools. Well, now the only thing I could find were blog posts that were definitely aimed, towards the company that was sponsoring it. So, top 14, but it was sponsored by such and such a company. So, of course, they're number one. So, they all think they're number one, or they want you to think they're all number one. So, what I want you to do is go ahead and start with this best rated management tools, social media management tools, and look it up and see what you find. But it was interesting because hang on a second. I also, when I looked at this, I one of the top things that came up was using AI. So hang on, I'm going to add in what I found. So here's the AI overview. So some of the best social media management tools, and they included a list here, and they have links. So if you look this up, you can look at these links, and it should pop up, I would think. So here are some, and then they have some other ones listed down here, but they have links so you can find out how much they cost, what it does for you, and so on. So interesting idea. It's a way they're sharing information with you. So hang on, we'll go back to our. So if you are already using a social media management tool, I don't think any of them you are, but if you are, or you know someone that is, ask them how it works for them and what it does and how much it costs, because some of them have free startup um, parts so you can test it out and see if it works for you. Most of them cost money. Some of them cost a lot of money. Some of them are pretty inexpensive. So if you're a small business, it could be helpful for you, but it's got to be a good return on your investment. If it costs too much, then maybe it's not in the books for now, but it might be something you would consider later on. So I want you to write a post about your research that you find about social media management tools, and post it on your blog. And it will be due by Monday, but also by Monday or later as needed. Take a look what 3 or 4 of others in the class wrote about or found out when they did their research, and leave a comment, and then add another blog post telling me whose post you commented on and a little bit about what they found out and what you learned from their research and perspective. Because a lot of times I think, as I'm going through some more grading here, I saw that some of you in week 11 learned some different perspectives on, like, Google for Business and things like that, and that you hadn't thought about. So that's why it's nice to look at what other people are writing about in their posts. And that's why I like to do my group work that way. You can see what they've done, read it, and see if you agree with them or learn something because they did the research. You're learning from their experience, and that's great. That's an extra way to learn, like I said. And that's, when you look out at what's going on in social media, you can find out all kinds of things. That's why I like you to research how other businesses are working with social media, because you can learn a lot from what they do well and what they do not so well. And why have that experience yourself if you can cut a few steps in the way and go, wow, this really works. Let's try it. Or, wow, I don't want to do that because what an error that is. So that's what I want you to work on this week. And I hope you have a good time with your days off. My granddaughter has the whole week off. I think a lot of schools are taking a whole week off, but we are working almost every day. In fact, we take Thanksgiving off. We used to have Thanksgiving at the brewery and invite lots of people, but now that we have family here, we do it at home. But my son is having an extra late Thanksgiving at the brewery Thursday night, which is nice because he has a lot of friends who don't have family out here. So that's it for this.